What up, interweb? You already know that this is Xbox Has No Games podcast. We don't ask you for Patreon. Don't want you to hit no thumbs up button because we don't give two fucks what's going on with everybody, man. You know, late night Saturdays, early on the West Coast, late on the East Coast. But shout out to everybody's rocking out with us. Let's go see who's rocking out with us. I'm joined by my co-host Flip Money.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Flip Money Bullshitter, no gamer.
Right. So shout out to my man Other Zinc. We got my man Zinc in the house. We got my man Jay Dizzle in the house. We got my man Six Slayer in the house.
We got good.
We got Sleepy Goblin in the house. We got Food Stamp Slayer. You guys don't know who Food Stamp Slayer is. That's our good friend on Xbox Live that talks more shit than I do. And we got my man Michael was good. And guess who just came in? Livewire. He's back in. What's good? What you do? We got Livewire now. What's going on, man? Y'all ain't did so go watch The Dragon's Den. It was back this week. Yeah. So
I was watching the playoffs mostly.
Yeah, I was doing other things today too. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Four Guys Recorders. They do great interviews, and go check them out. You know, and check out everybody that rock out with us, Heatbod and the rest of them. But go check on, have some fun, man. So what's on y'all minds tonight? What y'all want to talk about, man? This is Xbox Has No Games, aka we don't give to.
Go ahead, Livewire.
Shit, well, let's warm them up. Let's talk some more Mass Effect, man. Because I just finished the first one. Now I'm in the first 1/8 of the game of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I remember like how last couple of weeks cats have been talking about like what's better, Mass Effect 1 versus Mass Effect 2 and all that shit. And I was tweeting some stuff that Lord Cognito was talking about, and I came to realize I kind of love both games equally, but for different reasons. You know what I mean? And I use the example of the movie Alien versus Aliens, two different types of movies, but the same type of overall subject. I was like, because the first one is slower, but it's like building the lore, and the second one is more fast paced, but it also continues that great story that you're used to, and that's kind of how I feel about Mass Effect 1 and 2, man. But that combat in 2 though, man, that shit is a massive step up. That shit is a massive step up.
You talk about from the first one?
Yeah, from the first, even with the remastered one. The combat is in part 2 is still better, considerably better than what it was even in the one, the remastered one that we just played. That's like well improved, you know what I mean? But that limp sync in part 2, man, I don't know what the fuck happened. That shit crazy. Sometimes motherfuckers don't even be talking, or they be talking ahead of their words. Because when people are saying like, "Oh, Mass Effect, it has bad lip sync," and I'm playing part 1, so I'm like, it's not perfect, but I don't think it's bad. I mean, it's on point. It's at the the time is fine. I mean, they talking. I see they lip moving when they were supposed to be moving. But now I start playing part 2. I said, that's what they're talking about. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Mass Effect 1 has better better like movie take, like when you go through the relay, when you go into certain spots, it did it better in 1 to me.
Yeah,
Had
no,
better
no, it did.
cinematics. To me, it had better
Well,
cinematics. To me,
well, of course, it's newer game and shit.
yeah.
So
So
all that
one
stuff
did,
is.
two, yeah, two, uh, two. I started off on two. I was already a fan.
Mm, okay.
Mhm.
I just think that it's funny, even though it is. I mean, I'm like Lawwire. I was day one when they initially made it and the craft and build around for the Xbox with the first one. I just think that I think that they took a different approach at it live with the rest of the series because to me it seemed as though they water it down for the
Mhm.
PlayStation 3. That's what I got. Because because I don't remember it being like that when it first came out. I remember everything was on par, and people like, well, it got too much. What is that? They kept saying it had too much. Which one call it elements in it? Too much role playing. I thought it was gonna be like a shooter. No, it got too much little turn. I'm sitting there saying to myself, no, I don't remember them ever saying that. But nevertheless, I think they slowed it down for the ponies, and I think when the ponies finally got it, what was it? Like 2 years, maybe 2 or 3 years
No,
Well,
after
nah,
the
they got
third
it
one.
no,
after
it was
that.
way long. It
They
was
didn't
longer
get it
than
until
until it got
a
to a.
third one.
No,
Uh-huh.
Because I
that's what
think
I'm
that's
saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
2 or 3 years after the third one,
yeah.
because it was a
Because all
while.
right, so for the first one, they just got that comic book shit that you see at the
Right,
beginning of part. Well, you have an option of, and then when the
skip it.
third one was coming out, they had the trilogy option, so you
I,
could just buy the
I
third
sent
one
you
by
an invite,
itself,
Parker. I sent
or
you
you
an
could
invite.
buy
But yeah, it's in
Yeah,
here.
the Mass
yeah.
Effect trilogy with
Mhm.
three in it. And then
No,
and
with
then
one in it,
well,
with one
one,
because
two, and three. Well,
yeah,
yeah, you can get
because they
all of them.
because one you cannot buy it by itself. You have to buy it in a trilogy.
Right.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
part of the deal because
So let me ask you this.
Microsoft published it the
Let
first
me
game.
ask you this. Is it still the same way?
Yes, same way. You
Oh, for
cannot buy Mass
PlayStation Three,
Effect
yeah.
one.
Or
No, for
Wow.
no,
PlayStation 4
PlayStation, you
either.
can't buy. Well,
You can't buy
look,
one by itself. Period.
well, you can't buy
What's
one
good?
by
What you
itself.
saying? Say
No, man. Hold up. Let me get this ice right.
It's funny to me that it's still like that. I thought Microsoft probably would have stole it to them, but I to see when y'all tell me that it just make me think. Well, if that's the case, then that make me think that Microsoft must still be making money off that game. If
yeah,
they're
they making
not
a cut.
willing, yeah, if they're not willing to say, you know what, you can have it, I don't care. It's not as a big deal. So that lets me know that Mass
Yeah.
Effect One is well, I mean, for me it is, but I'm quite sure for other people. But it makes me think, not just the few. It must be a whole lot other people. It must make a greatly, deeply impact on for Microsoft to continue on holding it. I mean, rightfully, they can. They put up the money for it. So
BioWare wasn't part of EA at the time when they made Mass Effect one.
no,
They
I
were
understand that.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They could
Mm,
have just given it back to Bioware. But I'm
mm.
just saying, like, it just make me damn that game means something to them for them to keep on to it like
Well,
that.
like what you call it's not on PlayStation. Titanfall one is not on PlayStation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Titanfall
I
one is
thought they.
not on PlayStation.
I would.
Microsoft published that game, and Respawn. It wasn't with EA at the time. So no, Titanfall one is exclusive to Xbox.
Well, I mean, that's the same thing with Alan Wake. If I'm not mistaken, that's not on PlayStation either.
No, Alan Wake is not. Remedy games were never on PlayStation. The
Right.
first Control was the first game for Remedy to
Well,
be
no,
on
they had Max
PlayStation.
Payne. Max Payne was Max
Yeah, they
Payne
was.
2. I remember
But
that. I remember that
Yeah,
part
yeah, but
about
they
that.
were just the
yeah, but
developers though. They
yeah,
just got them to develop that game for them because Max
they
Payne
did.
is not their game. They just
No,
developed it.
somebody else owned because Max Payne 3 is somebody else developed that game. They don't own the IP to that Max Payne.
Well,
They
let
were
answer this. Who does own the IP to Max Payne? Like, what
uh
is going on with that? Because it
Um,
seemed like Max
well,
Payne been
Rockstar
floating
owns
around
it
like
now,
a three
but
dollar whore.
I believe whatchamacallit wrote it. Sam Lake wrote it.
who owns Max Payne?
But Rockstar, man, I know Rockstar. They bought it.
Take Two
Oh,
owns it.
okay.
Take
He
Two
said the
purchased
Rockstar
Max Payne
takes
property
to
from Remedy
take right,
and
right.
Apogee Software and Apogee for $10 million in cash
Okay,
and
right.
some
So
shares.
like what he said, 2K on Rockstar. So
Right.
that's weird. A lot of people had their hands on that, and I was like, what is? It was a good, solid game. I can't get mad. Hashtag remake a new Billy game or bring out part two.
Mhm. Yep. Shout out to my man Cyber. What's up with you? What's up with you, my boy? Um, shoot. Have y'all played Scarlet Nexus, the demo?
Nah,
Oof.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I say it's a must play. I'm everything. It's I said last night, game changer, aka day
what,
one for me.
what does it play like?
It plays like Devil May Cry to what do you call that? Uh
Uh.
Final Fantasy 15. Um it is so
Yeah.
much to do. To me, it's so much to do. And when you learn everything, you chain up so much shit.
I would say it plays like Final Fantasy 15, the way I wish
Mhm.
Final Fantasy 15
Yeah.
played. Like, because the only thing I don't like about Final Fantasy 15 is the fact that you have to stop what you're doing in order to go into the menus to pick abilities and shit like that, which kind like
Yeah.
that just slows it down for me. But in this game, everything is like a one or two button press to be like, all right, if you want to do this special, you got to hold down the right bumper and then press up, left, or X, Y, or
Uh-huh.
whatever you got to do, right?
Yeah.
And they just found a way to make it work fast, so the gameplay never seems like it's slowing down.
Yeah, because I
And
played
shit's
with the
fire. And the shit's
telekinesis
fire
build.
because you
Yeah.
know me, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about no animes, dog. I don't give two fucks about no anime. But that game is fire.
You who you use? You use the girl or use the guy? I use the guy. He's
I use
Technomancer.
both of them. I use both of them. I
I'm
put
finna go back to a second time with her because I
Yeah,
see
she
she's a ranged
they
character.
yeah they play completely different.
Yeah.
So it's an
So
See,
that's
action.
I
it.
love it.
So it's an action
Yeah.
RPG.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
action RPG.
absolutely. Yeah, you know I
It's
don't
an
play turn
action
based.
JR. Yeah,
Yeah,
action
because I don't
JRPG because
either.
you can up. Yeah, because you can upskill your. They got a skill tree in there. It didn't like it was. It actually broke it down. Like if you want to use this skill, you can change up and it will actually show you. This is the skill that you're going to use. So say if I'm grabbed and hit a person with a truck while still swinging with X, if I still have something in my gauge, I can go grab something else and throw at the monster.
Mm.
And the quick time events are fast. They fast,
Super fat. All right.
man.
So
I'm like, whoa.
yeah, all right. So what they do is you got different abilities. See, I didn't even get that deep into it yet.
Mhm.
But what you do is you got different abilities, right? So you get and it's like you and a squad of your peoples. So it's you can choose between these two main characters, girl or guy. One girl, the guy has a sword, the girl has like throwing knives, right?
Right.
And she's like a mid-range type of weapon for the girl versus the guy. Now, what happens is the girl, because her weapons are mid-range, her specials, she has stronger kinetic ability, so she's able to charge up that shit and throw things more often than the guy would. And that's how it kind of like balances out
Yeah.
between the two. And obviously they get different abilities when people give them they kind of it's kind of like you said a Final Fantasy like you can call in your partner and be like come and do this and the dude will shoot his guns or do whatever same type shit like
Yeah.
a
And then
chick
the
could
AI
charge
don't
you
feel
up.
dumb. Yeah, the AI don't feel
So let me
dumb.
ask you this: being though that it's an action RPG, would you say that American it been influenced by American to speed it up instead of the as they would say the traditional turn based you back up because
Hmm.
I
I
can't
don't do turn bases.
Nah, you know what?
I try to.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say it would be basically this is how it plays, Flip. You know how turn-based games, because they're turn-based, base, everything's over the fucking top.
Right.
Like all the moves are super over the top, and it's like, it's like a super fireball dude comes down, does a spinning in the air, and fucking
Right. Right.
lands with the swords and cuts them all up. Yeah,
Okay.
they still do all that shit. It's just in real time.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Oh
It's
Yeah,
man,
you're
it's
doing it.
teaching
That's
your
the
combo.
difference.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
teaching you doing the combos and then you telling the help.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Is this game? So what is this game? Is it coming out? What?
It comes out in a couple of months.
I think it's June, right?
Is it an
Was it
Xbox
June?
exclusive? Is it an
No,
Xbox
it's on.
exclusive?
No,
Oh
it's
no,
on
no, no, it ain't
PlayStation.
exclusive. Nah,
No,
it's
it ain't
on
exclusive.
everything.
It's on everything.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
now when you say everything, does
Microsoft
that
is
mean Game
Microsoft is.
Pass?
I wish it was.
No, no, it's not.
I wish it was, but I'm
I,
going to get it, and I'm going to get the deluxe edition. That's how much.
yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not getting
I
the
don't
deluxe
think it's
edition, but
Game
I'm getting
Pass.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the deluxe because I want to get OP
Nah,
because I'm gonna go through that because I am into the little
bro.
anime
But the
joints.
shit
I play a
fire,
whole
dog.
lot of
That shit
yeah,
fire. Like it's
like
different than it's different than Biomutants. Like Biomutants more of a
action based
open world. It's just
world.
straight
It's
open
a,
world. This
it's
isn't
an
open
open
world
world.
like that. It's
Yeah.
more like Bone said. It's more Devil May Cry-ish. Like it's not really open like that, but it's not totally linear. You can kind of go back and forth. It's like a Metroidvania type shit.
Mm.
Okay.
From what I see, it's like, oh, you got to get these certain abilities to be able to progress to go past certain sections that you weren't able to go past before, and fight these
And it's
monsters and do these things. And then on top of that, you got the story. Now
Hey
I
Ray,
can't tell you
I
shit
send
about
your
the story, dog.
invitation, Vane. Rain, I send your invitation. Hey, listen here.
uh,
Let me ask y'all
it's
this.
it's it's faster than Vodka is faster than Final Fantasy. It's way faster than Final Fantasy. The
Final
monster,
Fantasy
Well,
even
what?
the enemies. Sometimes you have to use the ability because there's some enemies you got to find out their weak points, and some enemies are cloaked. You cannot see them, and you cannot hit them, even though you see them.
Oh
You see a glimmer of them.
yeah,
So you have to use the ability to see them to knock their ass back into reality.
yeah. That's yeah. That's one of your people's abilities that
Mhm.
they give you.
And you can switch. You can switch your squad mates.
well, okay.
You have two people with you at all time, but you can switch them. I just stuck with the de facto dude. Dude was like a brute, and old girl was a pyromancer. And so, but
Well, you
thing
get
about it,
four people.
they have
You don't just get two. You get four people that hook you up.
one of them got more than one power.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
All right.
one of them got one. The girl was a pyromancer. She had she could see because if you
I
go
mean,
Okay.
through it, because I went through it in depth.
I mean, the animation of the game. I'm looking at it right now as we speak. The
Oh yeah, it
animation
looks
of the
good.
game looked good. I mean, even when I first seen, it, I like, damn, that game looked interesting. Like, cause I was trying to see if Chaos, if he
Yeah,
got
just play
into
the
it
demo,
because
dog.
Chaos wanted.
That shit is fire, dog.
Is it
I'm
open
telling you.
demo or is it closed?
No, it's
Oh, it's
open.
open. Anybody can
Anybody can.
play
It's
it.
in the
Oh,
store. It's right there in the store.
I thought
So
it
you
was
go in the
like.
store, say download.
No,
Oh no,
no,
you have to be in a
no.
preview
Oh yeah,
program
Yeah,
during
that's
that
right.
time.
That's right. That's right. I forgot. Livewire opted out the preview program about 4 years ago.
man, yeah,
I did too. Like,
yeah.
man, fuck
Oh, this
that. I
don't
did
come
not
out.
want that bitch to crash my new
Yo,
Xbox.
Bone, this
I'll
shit
be
don't come
mad.
out to the end of June. This shit is a
Yeah,
month
that's what I said. June
after
25th.
Biomutant.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm
So
gonna
you got
pitch.
a
Yeah,
whole month to play
got a whole
Biomutant before you
yeah, like yeah,
even jump into this. Oh, you good?
yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
done
so
by with
y'all
Mass
getting by
Effect
your
by
one?
then.
Yeah, so y'all what y'all think about? No, we ain't gonna talk about that. What else? Let's think about something else.
Let me
What else
ask you
happened
this.
on this week?
There's one thing I do want to know about the game.
Mm.
Is it going to be in 1080p?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know what it is, to be honest.
I mean, for the
I
PlayStation,
I
it's going
don't
to be
I'm
1080p for the PlayStation.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it is, to
we
be
don't
honest.
know
I
what
don't
it is.
know.
They actually didn't break out the specs. They
I
only
don't
show it.
think it.
Think
Yeah, I
about
don't
it.
I
think
mean,
it.
I'm just
They
saying,
only
I'm
showed it
being an
on.
asshole.
They
I'm
only
being an
showed it on
asshole.
Xbox. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a friend of the program.
I
His
mean,
name is
it's actually
Rain
enhanced, but I don't
G4.
know. I don't know what the
And my thing is, you don't need. You know what? What you call
You
it looks
really don't
gorgeous.
need that.
What you call it looks gorgeous. It takes specs from Dragon Ball Z fighters. When you do supers and all that,
Uh huh.
it looks wonderful. It looks wonderful. But it meant to be gritty and kind of dark to a certain extent.
Oh, it says it's 4K 60. That's what it says
4K
on the.
60. It says
That's on.
4K
That's what it says
60,
on
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
description. It says.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Because I'm
Mhm.
looking at it right now,
Mhm.
and on the
Well, technically,
PlayStation,
it says 4K 60 FPS plus, so maybe it has a 120 mode for it too.
Yeah.
well, why is it? Well,
They're
why is
playing
it
performance mode.
720? Why is it 720 and upscale to 1080p on the PlayStation 5?
You gotta ask the PlayStation 5. You gotta ask
I
the
That's
don't know.
because the
PlayStation
PS5 use
motherfucking
the
5.
SSD taking up all the power.
He said that at tomorrow the SSD. What up? What your rain?
What up?
Rain.
What up? How everybody
Yeah,
doing?
shit.
Rain.
You
Trying
know,
to live and
Good man.
maintain, man.
you know.
Yeah.
Playing video games, not sitting on the interweb arguing with motherfuckers all damn day. When I go to work, I be seeing and think about it, all four sides do it.
Yeah,
All four
Yeah.
sides do it. And you
yeah.
can't put the Xbox dudes, the PlayStation dudes, the Nintendo dudes, and the motherfucking PC streamers. They go, and I'm like, y'all going hard, and then it start turning into yo mama this, yo mama that, and I just want to jump in like both of y'all mamas a man.
Hmm.
Like shut up. And then
Right.
That's when I start spamming sports shit. I'm like,
Listen
you don't
here.
follow me, I'm gonna spam nothing but sports. Lakers this, Dodgers this.
The thing said that if it's on the PlayStation 5, it's 1080, it's 1080p. But I would challenge you that I don't think it's 1080p. I think it's 1080A.
1080i.
No A.
1080, 1088,
1080A.
hey,
Hey, asshole. Yup, asshole.
man.
Mm-mm.
But
So
you
y'all
remember
picking
that's
up
their
Biomutant
slogan.
day one?
That's their slogan. They
Yeah, I
say
reviewed it
1080p make you a
already.
better gamer, and they
Oh
sticking to
shit.
it.
Hey. So y'all
That's what
getting
they
I'm
saying.
pick up Biomutant Wednesday.
I'm getting it too.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pick it up on Wednesday. I think if you pre-ordered, you get it for on Xbox for $44.95, I believe. Um, out here in California, we don't pay taxes on it, so um, I might go on and grab the deluxe of it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, I've been
even though
looking at it.
it's
Look,
not.
it looks solid. It looks like
Yeah, it's
it's
something that I
something.
play. It's
It look
you
good.
know what? Only thing I'm mad at myself about because I haven't beat, and y'all know the game we ain't, and all of us ain't beat it, and they coming out with another DLC.
What game you talking
Nah,
about?
nigga,
Oh, Outer
Zelda.
World. No, Outer
No,
World.
I beat. I beat Outer Worlds. I beat the dog shit out of Outer Worlds. You know, I don't play nothing but Outer Worlds when it comes out. I beat all three DLC. No, Rising Phoenix, Phoenix
Oh
and
no, I
Rising.
beat that shit.
Yeah,
I beat
I
that
Yeah,
shit.
ain't beat it.
man. I ain't even beat
Well,
that joint,
I beat the
man.
I
Asian
ain't
one.
beat that.
I didn't beat
I bought the I
the.
bought the
Well,
season
I only
pass.
got the Asian one, so I didn't get the other ones.
No,
I,
no, Flip say how you see how you say in the
oh,
next
I'm
box
bad.
party.
Oh no! I ain't beat the seasonal pass.
Oh. Yeah, so that's what my thing is. I feel like Biomutant is gonna be something like that, and I'm like, oh Lord, and I'm mad at myself because I should have went on and beat it.
Yeah,
But
that shit was fun though.
yeah, because I saw the new DLC. I think I saw it Friday when I was at work, and I'm like, oh
Because I
man, they
beat the
doing
dog
too.
shit out of fucking more. I mean, I basically cleaned the most of them out because, like I said, I wasn't doing side quests. I was just trying to do the story. Got to the last boss
you
and
know
could
what?
not. I was trying to
You,
fight that nigga for
you
days and
you
couldn't
know
beat him.
what? That's my problem. See, like you going to the straight main storyline. I keep getting diverted and start messing with the side mission and stuff. I
I
always
mean,
do that with games like that. I have a problem with it. I'm sorry. I have a problem.
well, I
And the
mean, you
ponies
gotta
smell
in
like
that game,
shit.
you
Yeah,
gotta collect a lot of those, you know, what
Yep.
I mean, potions and things. Because
Yeah, and the
otherwise,
gods and stuff.
yeah, fighting those older bosses, man, it feels like Dark Souls or some shit because it's just like you underpowered and you know what I mean. You got to do a lot of shit in order to try to
Yeah.
beat them bastards. I mean, for the majority of the game, I was cool. It was just that last boss.
Mhm.
I could not
All right,
fuck with him when he's
all
all
right,
weak like
Cyberwolf.
that.
Be safe, Cyberwolf.
And bring your ass in the parties. I'll be out there on the 10th. He moved to Vegas. I'm gonna be out there fucking with him. But no, that shit. That shit. The game is. I love the story and everything, but uh, I don't. It's like damn bone. I get distracted with some of these games, and then my ignorant ass always go in the store and go look at one of these indies.
Mm.
It's an indie y'all want to pick up. Shout out to my man PK Live. He shot me this game on the strength. I was knocked out sleep. AK, I was drunk. And this game called Ever Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Never Yield. It's that shit. Um, you come like a black superhero character. If you like, I put this way, if you like, what's the other game from EA, the parkour shit with the young lady,
The what?
the parkour, the flipping and shit. It's the
Uh,
first person shooter. I can't think. I can cut it on. I have it.
I
So
forget what that shit's called.
let me go.
Damn, I can't
I'll go.
remember that. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember
Yeah,
it. I can't think of it off the top of
Mirror.
my head.
I got it.
Mirror's
But I
Edge. That's it. Mirror's
Mirror's Edge.
Edge.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge. It's like a 2D Mirror's Edge, but you only got to use the D-pad to do all the moves. I
Don't
beat
even
it
know about
last
that
night.
D-pad.
You need D-pad just to do the move. I mean, you can use the buttons. The buttons are labeled like the D-pad. Oh, here we go.
You gotta
Pause,
catch it.
man. Pause. Pause.
I just
I
go
can't
on
say
to
the
what he
other
said.
word. I usually say the other word in the party, but I can't say the other word on the interweb. They're gonna
Yeah,
the justice
yeah.
police gonna come after me. So
Uh-huh.
Mm.
They
but
gonna hold 100 for questioning.
man, they already trying to. They just can't catch me.
Oh hell, she came out the room.
Yeah, but no, that game, Brain. Have you saw that game?
Which game?
Um, it's called Arrow Knights. I just pulled it up. Let me go back to it. It's called Arrow Knights. Never Yield, and you're like a
I gotta
black
look it up.
superhero. And it's parkour. I think it costs $12. I didn't know when he sent it to me. I
Oh,
believe I was at work.
does it have like a black woman on the cover or the art?
It's a dude. He's a dude, and he's jumping
Oh,
over something.
oh,
And Arrow Knights makes it. They put their name in it, but Never Yield. But uh, and like I said, shout out to him and the four guys with corners. They blessed me with that, and I beat it last night. I actually concentrated. I quit arguing with Flip and concentrated and went through the damn game.
yeah. I've been playing Mass
Why?
Effect Legendary. Even though I don't beat it multiple times, I just be thinking that Microsoft could have been a Microsoft exclusive. They would about Bioware back in the day.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Mike, that's something that I would have gave my approval on it from the board of governors. I would have been buying that shit ASAP. But I heard now, hang on, did what's called ever make it to PlayStation? Knights of the Old Republics, because Bioware made them.
No, no, I don't think Sony got that.
Oh
Really?
man, my bad. Baby Cootie came in here tap dancing and shit.
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know. Knights of the the chat. Knights of the Republic ever make it?
Make
I'm
what?
gonna get on with make it a PlayStation.
Yeah, I also
I
heard
know
that
one. I know one didn't make because Microsoft published them games.
I know that y'all heard that
Okay.
MGM looking to be bought too.
Who?
Who?
MGM Studios move
Oh
to them.
really?
Yeah, I seen it on the TV the other day. Like they looking to be bought, and they talking to Amazon right now.
Amazon needs something because they ain't got shit over there. And don't let me get on Stadia
They
because
got
there's a
Amazon
certain person that
Prime,
I know.
like the Amazon Prime, like they get some shows over there.
Oh, oh yeah, them shows is cold. They cold is cold. The cartoon show, Incredibles. That
Yeah.
show was raw. Yeah,
So
that show was raw.
so if they end up buying MGM, they gonna have Rocket and all that stuff.
Well, hey, more games, man. I mean, I'm like how games is coming through. Yeah, Obsidian did make Core too, and then and it made Fallout New Vegas that I still ain't I'm still at the beginning of it. I don't know why because it starts off a little slow.
I still want
Oh
somebody to
come
make a
on, little
damn
girl.
make a, want somebody to make a damn Spawn game, bro.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind make it spawn like something like how Batman is, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell
that'd be
yeah,
nice.
Mm,
That'd
hell
be
yeah.
nice.
Cause Spawn is dark too,
mm.
Shit,
and
they
it'll
could have
be
got
for
what you
adult.
call
And
it.
don't water it down for kids. Just make it a straight adult.
Hell, why
Man,
not?
man,
Well,
what kids don't watch these days? My son watch more crazy shit than I do. He
I
15,
know, but
like,
I'm just saying they always want to like water stuff down, make it kind of kiddie, you know.
rated everyone. Man, fuck that shit.
mm-hmm. Man, it don't work all the time. Sometimes you need it. You need that violence.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
And like I said, I'm like a dad. Like I'm playing it now. Flip the game I was talking about. I'm playing it now
Oh,
on the
okay.
screen.
What game?
Uh,
Right there.
the one I'm just talking about.
Oh,
When I
Aerial
said the
Knights.
parkour, yeah, aerial
Oh
nights.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it gets hard to us. It gets hard. It ain't easy. It gets hard because you gotta have muscle. So you can't argue with flipping a party and play the shit. You're gonna get angry with everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna turn into a motherfucker. Like, just give me the rip. You just gotta be quiet and just play. And they was like, "Where he at playing the game?"
Yep.
I ain't say nothing to nobody. Now, I went in the zone. I actually turned, courtesy of the Xbox One headsets, just turned everybody
This
down, and then I
motherfucker
turned the
going.
game
This motherfucker gonna put an Xbox Seamus plug in.
them
He
headsets
gonna-
stay sold out, bro.
They
up.
what?
They stay sold out like you never get one.
Somebody on Twitter. I don't know who the random person was saying they just. Oh no, yeah, it was. God damn it, I can't think who it is. Who was it? But they finally got one.
I saw a couple of people got one. I don't know them personally, but I know other people um did it. We got a question before we start getting to the main question because we're gonna get medieval on that ass tonight. Are we excited for E3? I am. I'm excited, but I'm not excited because I don't have my guys with me. I don't have the usual suspects with me. You know,
Yeah, cause,
LA's yeah,
because
yeah.
I wanted to fly out this time, man. I was gonna do that
Mm,
thing, bro. Like
uh,
I was gonna do it like year before last, but the
mm,
whole situation with the quarantine shit happened. I was like, fuck.
yeah. Yeah, so LA will be open on this fully open on June 15th. So that means everything is open. Everybody gonna be there. So um I hopefully we see everybody here next year. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the demigod, the dark apprentice of flip, money,
What you talking
chaos.
about? I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
I don't
That's
know nothing
y'all
about
don't know. Flip is a Sith. He's born as a Sith.
Let's talk some shit.
He hyped up tonight. He must got Saturday off or he
Yeah.
worked this morning.
Yep. Yep.
No, actually,
Uh,
I'm at work. I'm just bored as fuck. So, thought I'd come in and share some thoughts.
Oh, okay. See, he
No, shit.
multitasking. See, a lot of y'all motherfuckers need to multitask in your lives.
Is
So what you been
anybody
doing, Chaos? What you been gaming and stuff, man? What you doing on the
Not
gaming
much.
front?
I tried out that, let's call it Nexus demo. I only tried
Uh,
to do it out. I'm going to try to check out and see how she played. But from what I played from the dude, he played pretty good. I like the up close. I didn't expect the combat to be as fast as it is. Like that's one thing that kind of shocked me. I thought it was going to be a little more slower game pace, but I like it. Everything feels fluid. Although it does kind of suffer a little from like a bad camera angle sometimes because the fixed one, when it's fixing, you don't move it around. It's a little weird, but overall, it's pretty good.
so you played with both characters?
No, I ain't played with the chick yet because she's supposed to be a
Yeah,
far range type of character. So I'm gonna see how that
yeah,
goes.
what you say again? I
yeah.
played
I'm
the
gonna
chick.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to play with. Yeah, you play as the chick. But I ain't calling her out her name. Um, you know what I'm saying? You know, saying, hey, we don't worry about thumbs down, thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? We game over here.
They
Shout out
think
to
they
the
hurt
we
your
game here,
feelings.
dude.
They
You know what I'm
think they hurt
saying?
your feelings with the thumbs down.
Man, yeah, this is the
I,
wrong
I
podcast.
I'm gonna hit him
We
with
don't
the thumbs
dismantle
down. Check
comments.
that. Thumbs
Yeah,
down. Check that, guys.
we
You
don't
think
care. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get more thumbs up than thumbs down anyway. And I don't. And I've been on this shit too long. We all been on this shit too long, so we don't care. We grown ass men that play games, and we say names. Tell your mother I love her. Tell her that I need that peach cobbler. It was pretty good the other week.
the reason they thumbing it down because that's what they girl be using to
Hmm.
pleasure themselves and the thumbs.
Yeah, but man, yeah, but what we was talking about? What was we talking about? We losing track. We
Um,
doing.
you're gonna talk about some other.
Oh yeah, we was
What
talking
we
about
going?
E3. We was talking about E3. We was talking about E3. We was talking about E3. So yeah, I wish everybody would be out here, but next year, hopefully everything is all right. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna tell you to get the shot. I got the shot. I had to get the shit because I got to travel.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. But I hope everybody together next year. Everybody wanting
It didn't.
E3 to die.
Did the shot give you biotic powers?
Huh? You said that shit give you bionic powers.
Some people hate on what they can't experience. That's all that is.
Hey, if I'm gonna turn into a mutant, I might shit. I hope they give me magneto power so I can hit some of these motherfuckers with some cars. You know what I'm saying? But nah, but I, I'm hyped for E3. I'm hyped. I'm going. I'm in the thinking about my hours didn't change. I'm sitting there like, should I take the whole week off or just I have 3 days off? Just make sure I take the 3 days off. Uh, I'm just gonna take the whole week off
You
and I'm
gonna
gonna
put
enjoy
Chris?
it.
You go put Chris in the Omega section.
Hey Chris, I'm coming in. Don't bring your girl.
Hey, if
It
y'all want to
showed
next year,
that.
I
Bye
will
bye,
have a
baby
party at the
Cody.
house.
Bye
Yeah,
bye,
I will have a
baby. Bye bye,
yeah, I
baby
will have a
Cody.
party and I will cook. I will cook and we can have some fun. And we gonna in the bill is gonna be on AK Prometheus, the left hand of Zeus, aka Lemon.
No, no, no,
So
no,
whatever
no.
y'all want,
No, no, you
whatever
gotta
y'all
say it
want.
right. You gotta say his name right. Livewire. Say that boy name right. Livewire. What's his name?
La-
Limon.
Lamones.
Lemon.
Lamones. Lamones is gonna pay for it all. So y'all want to come eat? I'm gonna cook it. No, we don't do it like that. But I would like to see everybody at the Spire. We usually go to the Spire. That's the highest in North America, the highest lounge that you can be at, and we just have a good time. Everybody let loose. You might see somebody, one of your YouTubers that you like or you don't like. You might get to know them.
What's next, live?
Yeah.
Supposed to be talking about that Biomutant.
Yeah, Biomutant. So y'all buying Biomutant?
Yeah, I already reserved mine. Vodka was saying, Flip, I thought you been got a watch. He said, you
That's
talking
a
about
wait for
Bob
me.
Mutant? He said, you were talking about Bob Mutant for the last fucking 2 weeks. I thought you been had reserved. Like, nah, I just did it. What was that, a couple days ago now? Well, I think I reserved that
Yeah.
shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a must buy. I don't know what it is about it, but it got me so intrigued. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, not the fact that they look like deformed puppet animals and shit. It just, I don't know. I don't know. It looked like something that's fun as fuck.
I'm gonna make me a rocket. That's why I'm gonna make me a rocket.
Oh, Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what that is. Then maybe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I will make me a rocket. And it's that to me the gameplay looks good to me. It's up my alley. It likes it can keep my attention. I got to piss Sensei off real quick. Sensei, shout out to the LA Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? You see, we on a hell of a roll. I need to see them Yankees in the World Series if they can make it. Because we got the whole MLB scared. That's all I got to say about that. Go Lakers. My
Okay.
Yeah.
bad. Yep.
That was brought to you by 100. I can't do it like how you be doing. I'm gonna laugh. Like I can't do it like you do it. I'll be
No,
ready to
no,
laugh.
cause Sensei, when I go when he do his thing on Sundays, he love to bring up them old Yankees. And he be disrespecting them Dodgers, boy. But we ain't playing over here. And we made Pujols a better man. I don't know how we did it, but Pujols is happy. That motherfucker is happy than motherfucker. So and they need to put him on the game. I don't know why they ain't put him on the game yet, because I need another hitter. I need another power
Was he
hitter.
retired or he's still on the
No,
original
the
team?
Yankees. He was with Anaheim, and they let him go. And he on his last year of his contract, so they paid him.
Okay.
They paid him to leave, and we picked him up.
Wow.
And
So
But they haven't updated it. You were saying.
no, they haven't updated it online yet. I think the live roster, if you go play your franchise, but no, online they ain't updated.
Let me ask y'all a question. How
Mhm.
long
what's that?
is Spider-Man gonna be exclusive to PlayStation?
What do you mean?
Who knows?
Like the character itself.
Oh,
I
you talking about on Marvel? On Marvel, what you call it?
Yeah,
talking
like
about
as far as like
exclusive.
Spider-Man, the character. Yeah.
It
I think it's
Uh
depends
always
how
going to be
long that
exclusive.
contract is.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's always going to be exclusive. The
Yeah.
only time that the last time we see Spider Man is in Marvel versus Capcom, and Capcom made the game.
Yep. Y'all,
We haven't saw Spider, and we ain't saw
if
Spider Man since the 360.
I look at it like this, if it generate enough money, whereas though um Disney is happy, then they're gonna let it continue on. Even though we know if it was on all platforms, it would make Disney a shitload of money. But like AI said, fucking contract. We
What
know
if
how
what if
long
what
that
if
contract.
Disney do a MLB and force their ass to do it, make it multi-plat? Y'all thought about that?
Lawa?
Mm, I mean, it would be. I don't know. I mean, they could try to do that shit, but they would have to have more leverage over that Spider-Man property.
They already did the more leverage. They getting more money off of it.
I mean, I know they get the money off of it, but I don't know. They have to feel like they're in a better position in order to get what they want off of that property. In order to really make that deal, man. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll see that for a little bit.
What about you,
Mm.
Rain?
Hmm.
What do you
What's
you
that?
think that you think they are? If you think they got I don't know the ability. What is the bone? What the flex their muscle
Yeah, yeah.
to do a
Like how
trade off?
MLB made it. How MLB told Sony, you better make it multi-plat. We gonna take this shit somewhere else.
It's a possibility because little stuff that I'm hearing, it's like they don't really want it to be just exclusive to Sony no more because the thing about it, they see Game Pass, but well Microsoft done with that, and that's money. That's money they leaving on the table. So they might regret having that deal with Sony.
You know what? I can see that because right now Sony in a whole with their movie production whatever is not really doing as good as people think that it is. Only reason why that it like let me give you an example. Only reason why Venom did somewhat okay in the box office, it ain't do like oh shit, it did mediocre okay. It's the simple fact of they tied it in with Spider Man, and Spider Man was in what the MCU. So if if they pull Spider Man out of that MCU, like man, fuck the video game shit, put out that the MCU shit, Spider Man is gonna go down. It's
And
only
also,
successful. It's
and
only
also what I'm
successful because of
thinking,
that.
this generation, the Series X hold up to like as far as power and how the games run and look, they might consider that deal. Because if the Series X end up being the console that everybody really want to play, then they're gonna be like, damn, we gonna have to renegotiate this contract.
Yep. I'm telling you, Spider-Man is only selling because they connected with the MCU, and they go see Venom because Venom is connected to Spider-Man, whether if it's in that same universe or not. That's it. They say fuck that. Sony, I mean, Marvel literally can say fuck that contract, pay the motherfuckers out, and just snatch Spider-Man back. But they're playing the waiting game.
I
I can
think
read it.
Venom did what he did because people had low expectations for Venom.
No, no. I mean, yeah, but you gotta also realize it was still connected to, but still attached to Spider-Man, and people like, yo, man, I gotta go see this. You gotta realize most people is not sitting out there thinking, well, oh, you know, Disney didn't make that. There's people out there that really believe Venom was part of fucking Disney. They believe that and don't
But
know it. Like,
yeah, Flip, can you influence the viewers about who owns Spider-Man, the video game property, other than
oh,
the he's playing the
these,
two?
Disney own that. Disney, Marvel, which is under Disney, owns Spider-Man video game property. They own that. They own it. They did it. They did a deal because the fans said, "Fuck that." If we want to see Spider-Man in the MCU, so they did that. People may not know, but Spider-Man was not doing good at all. So Disney literally helped Sony out by doing that because Spider-Man wasn't doing good. The last Spider-Man movie before Tobey Maguire came in, the European board, they was saying he was being a dick, and he was like, no, he ain't want to do it. Before that, when Tobey Maguire was in it, the reason why he stopped is because the director didn't like the direction that Sony wanted him to go. You have too many fight. The biggest and the best Spider-Man movie that was out, people don't want to believe it, was Tobey Maguire. Because that whole trilogy. It's not a coincidence that they made Venom look the way they look on that third movie with Tobey Maguire.
Facts. But that kind of hurt me though because Venom ain't supposed to look like that. Venom's supposed to look like the Venom we got in the movie. Like I think that they screwed Venom up in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill
Like,
old boy right now. If Sony owned the video game rights, why they don't have the likeness of the guy?
nope. Say it again, brother.
They
Say it
don't have
again.
the likeness of the guy. They got a close likeness of him, but they don't have the likeness of the guy that.
Hello.
Hello? What happened to him? Bo?
I don't know.
Well, as he was saying, Sony don't they do not own uh uh like he said the likeness of what's his name, K.I.? The dude that play as Spider-Man, the young boy, I can't remember his name again. I can't remember his name.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. Yeah, they can't. Cause you would think if they own the licensing fully, like with the movie, why isn't Tom Holland character is not modeled after the video game? That's more cut that's gonna go to Disney. They have to have permission to do that. Even though Sony, he be back. Even though Sony agreement was he can make as long as he make movie, which is true, long as he make movies, as long as they make movies for Spider-Man, they can hold on to that contract. Disney seen what Sony was doing because Sony wasn't making the movies within that time allowed for that contract to continue on, and they said something. So I'm like, oh shit, we gotta help you up make a movie. That's why that big argument was about when they said fuck it and they walked away. Then Holland actually got Sony and whatchamacallit back together to continue on making Spider-Man because they had an agreement to make a certain amount of Spider-Man movies that's which will be inside the MCU. So that's what that was about. So I mean, they really don't own it. Even then, with the movies, when it come down to the DVD distribution and stuff, Disney still get a cut of that. Sorry, that's just how it is. They still get a cut of that. You know. Sony did the deal, and hey, that's what happened. But moving on, because it don't matter. What Spider-Man was in 1080p? The video game was that in 1080p or was that in 4K, y'all? Because I don't know.
Um, it was 900 upscale.
For real,
Now this fucking
I'm about to say, yo, that's a smack in the face. Like, why? Why? Well, 100 will be back once you finish figuring out what it is that what button he pushed. Like, what this button do? But we can go ahead and continue on talking about what was that Biomutant. I, I he'll be back, and once he come in, Bone gonna come in with Thor hammer, like the God of Thunder. I'm just saying, I think with Biomutant, which is bad, is that people, please leave them goddamn developers alone, Sony fan. Stop it. Cause I see a
correct.
lot of you dumbass niggas in the comment section saying crazy and ridiculous things.
They be threatening people lives and shit.
I do. I mean, come on, man. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. You in the comment section talking about, oh, Sony sold 12 million. What, 12 million what? 1080p boxes? That's what they sold?
Hmm.
Like, y'all,
Exactly what
like,
they sold.
They sold 12 million $70 gift cards.
I don't understand that. And good brother Loudwire had tweeted out something that was very interesting. I thought it was very amusing. But you did that. You fucked up for doing it, but I'm happy you did it. That Sony's is selling 1080p TVs with that 1080p PlayStation 5 box. Sony is still selling 1080p TVs. They try to flood them out. Get them out of here.
Trying to be slick.
Yeah.
Sony got it. Oh man, Chaos, where you at? That motherfucker probably went on
I'm
break
here.
and went to the. Oh, but yeah, but y'all need to chill out with that shit, man. Come on, man, y'all gonna have me put on my suit and my pastor flip collar and get on y'all asses, man. Cause y'all doing stupid shit, man. Y'all
Because
really are. Y'all really
developer
doing.
from
Y'all,
THQ had to get on some dudes, bro.
oh, you did who?
That the dude from THQ, THQ developers.
Yeah.
They had to get on some Sony dude, bro. I seen it the other day. It was on Twitter. But they were trying to
They
come at him.
they lost their minds, man. They lost their minds.
I don't understand how. I mean, you know what, man?
Dude,
Fuck
Sony dude,
that.
they act spoilers. Like they supposed to have everything. Like I'm like, damn, every game's supposed to be on PlayStation. Like the Xbox don't exist. Like what the hell?
Okay, this is the thing which I don't understand with these so-called PlayStation dudes, fanboy. Number one, let's wind back to the beginning of the PlayStation 4 generation. When y'all said 1080p make y'all better gaming. As one of the former Xbox guys that was branded with Microsoft symbol on his body, keep that same fucking energy. It was okay to rub that shit in our fucking noses about 1080p just because Microsoft it was a little complicated, which in fact it could do 1080p. It's just that Instagram was its bottleneck. You know what I'm saying it takes more time for them to achieve that. But no, keep that same energy because 1080p make y'all motherfuckers a better gamer. Is that's not what y'all was saying through that whole generation of the PlayStation 4 until Microsoft stab y'all in the fucking neck with the One X with 4K. Microsoft killed 1080p, but apparently Sony still believe 1080p will make you a better gamer. So being as that said, keep that same fucking energy. Go play your 1080p fucking boxes and stop crying to these goddamn developers about the goddamn game is running in 1080p. It makes you a better gamer. So be happy with your 1080p boxes and shit. You're talking bullshit. You're fucking with people. Number one, y'all motherfuckers like jerking off, beating your dick to a goddamn console. Let's not act like that y'all don't do that because we seen the video footage on YouTube when they reported on the news showing the boy beating his dick over the PlayStation 4 because the 1080p make you a better game. It also make you bust a nut too. Like I'm saying, some fucking weird ass motherfucker. Keep that same fucking energy when y'all was going all the way up to until the fucking what was that? What was the y'all was even still pushing that 1080p shit with the numbers. Oh, we sold 100 and such million console and stuff like that. We on top with the PlayStation 4. Okay, 1080p made you a better gamer, so it showed that amount of console, whatever. Okay, well keep that same fucking energy. Now that the Xbox came out and say, okay, you want to play around with this 1080p shit? It killed and sliced the fuck out of 1080p. They killed it. It's dead.
Can y'all
It
hear
don't
me?
even exist. We can hear you.
Okay.
You now, yeah.
No,
We
because
can.
some bullshit went on StreamYard. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah,
Right.
I switched mics. So
Oh yeah, no, we can hear you real good. So I'm just saying, keep that same fucking energy. When Microsoft had killed 1080p, stick with the shit. Now get stuck with a 1080p box. You gotta upgrade from what the PlayStation 4 was. The games that y'all got coming out, that remaster and shit, y'all got to water ass down fucking 1080p bullshit. What y'all got? That's what y'all got. What y'all got? What else did they give them? They gave them that fucking that bullshit ass RDNA. I don't know. Some of you motherfuckers can't do math because I seen your dumb ass niggas talking about y'all got RDNA 7. How the hell you gonna skip against all them goddamn numbers? Ain't got RDNA 7. When the hell was they working on that? No, keep that same energy. Cause that RDNA that you got is 1080p. And shit make y'all motherfuckers a better gamer. Y'all better hope that 1080p sell a shit out them goddamn boxes, even on this generation. So don't call no THQ, no other fucking developers, and get mad because y'all got a 1080p box. That's what y'all asked for, so that's what y'all got. Why? Cause y'all can't do true 4K? That's your problem. You gonna get mad? Go get mad at Sony about that bullshit. Gotta know. Well, Microsoft is paying them to make this, Bob. Microsoft ain't paying shit. Cause last generation, y'all was not saying that shit. When that motherfucker okay, what y'all call it? The VCR Xbox came the fuck out. Y'all was not saying that shit. Oh, y'all don't got no goddamn game. Look, bitch, we bought Bethesda. Now what? I seen the shit that y'all wrote talking about. Well, listen here, y'all not gonna have no goddamn game. Only game y'all gonna have is from Bethesda. Ha 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 ha! Dumbass. Microsoft owns fucking ZeniMax. Now what? You motherfuckers ain't gonna get the game. So what difference does that make? It's under Microsoft, is it not?
They ain't getting
What what
Starfield.
what's weird about it is to me is like the PS4 Pro could barely do 4K. It didn't even do it like natively. It was upscaled to 4K, and the PS5 is barely doing it. That's weird to me. How you bring out two systems back to back and you can't even do 4K that good?
my thing is, My thing is, these motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I remember when the Master Chief, not Master Chief, when Halo 5 came out, and they did dynamic resolution. They was bagging on us. It ain't doing this. It ain't doing that. But you telling me that right now on a what's that $400 to $500 console that's supposed to have the fastest SSD drive in the world? You telling me that you from your studios can run not at least one game 4K natively 120 frames per second? And don't say, oh well, Call of Duty does it. We ain't talking about Call of Duty. We talking about from your studios. And all y'all motherfuckers that was in here earlier talking about Returnal. Shout out to my man Zobi70 in the building. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about that shit.
They putting them in them. They putting them in the PlayStation 5 bundles to sell.
They didn't want to return to Returnal.
Nobody's playing Returnal but Chris Hart. The only motherfucker I know that's playing it.
He always on Twitter talking about preaching like, yo, you do know you alone cannot sell that game.
Thank you.
I'm
Why
trying
do
to
Sony
convince
only
you.
have $1 billion franchise? Nintendo got a shitload of them and Xbox got a shitload of them. Even Even I even give the PC streamers got one. It's what do you call that? CS:GO.
Mhm.
Because everybody plays CS:GO. Nobody's playing your games. And they constantly say we don't have no games. Y'all guys sit more on the interweb, and then it didn't really bother me that they were going after developers. If you on the interweb, you free game. I'm coming. We all free game. If I make a YouTube account, if I make a Twitter account, a Facebook account, because my thing is, ain't no. I ain't had none of them. No developers come running to my defense when people talk shit about me. So I don't. That don't hurt. It comes with the territory. But you guys want to go low and threaten people, and it's not like y'all not known for doing it. Y'all ain't known for doing this shit. Y'all known for doing. You did it with the lady that did the voice of Laura Croft. Y'all was a bunch of fucking weirdos.
That's crazy. Y'all threaten this woman and her children. Who does that?
Y'all the main one of the reasons why my man from G4, I can't think of his name right now.
Adam Sessler.
Alan Sessler got off the interweb because you threatened him and his wife.
Right.
Bring that smoke to me.
All because he gave an honest opinion about thinking it was Infinite Second Sons. And then like his score, his review, and then Real 3 Games turn around and say they were gonna change the way they score games. I say why? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna change the rating system because he spoke the truth about the game.
And that's how he felt. And the thing about it is, can't get mad about that. But don't y'all fuck around. I ain't never saw nobody in the Xbox community, because if I said I'm gonna check their ass. We asked for a PlayStation game. We went on petition.org. Petition.org is for trying to get your roadways done. Build some new interstate. Put some more vegetation. Build in your city or your county or your country or whatever. Get some more vegetables and fresh vegetables quality without spraying with the sprayer. This shit ain't for video games. I don't know no Xbox dude. And if it might be, you can please tell me, because I will check him. And if he follows me on Twitter, I will unfollow him in the New York Minute. We never petitioned for no fucking God of War. No Days Gone.
But Bone,
No
it's worse.
1899.
Bone, but listen, the bad thing is how it get worse. But Bone Alive, y'all, look at this. Look at this. They petitioned for fucking Mario on the PlayStation 4 when it came out. Who the fuck want to petition for that?
Go mod it and go mod it. Go mod the PlayStation, void your warranty. You want to play it that bad? There's a bunch of emulators out there. That's the first time I ever said that word right.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, first time I said it right. I said eliminators.
That's a sign of improvement.
Keep going, Bone. Yeah. Bone, keep going, dog.
But they have a bunch. But they had a bunch. If you want to do it, you can play it on it. But these guys, one of the dudes that said this, Flip, the same girl they threatened, she did the voice of Abby in the last of us.
I'm confused now. So you want to threaten a woman because she did Tomb Raider? What do you mean? So like what is this? What are you saying?
She did Abby. They love her.
Oh, come on.
Hypocrites. Puerto Rock potty wife, man. See, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys that helped my day out and help it out a lot. We don't follow bums. I'm gonna call them straight up bums. I took out the craps, the salties, all them guys that I thought they were Xbox guys, and they were my friends. Took them out of my life. So I don't see their tweets. You take that, your life be better. I don't sit in DMs because I'm not invited to a lot of DMs. and I don't really talk in DMs. It's better things in life than typing novels in a DM. I'd rather Flip get on the phone and call me and tell me what's going on instead of, or Livewire call me what's going on, or Rain call me and tell me what's going on than you writing me a novel. Vodka said, "What about that bug snacks though?"
Wait a minute, is that bus snack in 4K or sub 1080? What is what is the 1800p or what is the 900p on Ring? Like I need to know what bus snacking, what
Upscale.
resolution is that doing? Does,
It's 515p and it's upscale to 900.
okay, I believe that. That's a lot of numbers jumping, but okay.
Bug snacks, bug snacks. We have to have them bug snacks.
Yum yum. Law White, where you at, dog? Go ahead, Law.
And it
Bring
comes with
some
it come
knowledge.
with a gift
Bring
card to
bring.
get the Buzz Next cereal.
Hey, Law White, come on, Law. Where you at? Get them some
My
counseling or
answer was
something.
munching.
Oh, okay. You gotta get them do some type of, I don't know, some type of psychological profile,
He gonna
Hey
hit you
man,
with the
inspiration
first
shit.
48.
they lost
He
their
gonna,
shit this week, fam.
Hmm.
Straight up, they lost their shit this week. It was just another game. I think it's because it was Mass Effect that had better performance, and it was the Resident Evil that had better performance. And then Biomutant came out, and it's 1080p 60 on the PS4 and 4K 60 on the Xbox, and that was the straw that broke the monkey ass back. The motherfuckers just couldn't deal with it after that. They just started crying, and that pad was leaking, man. That shit needed to be changed like weeks ago. That shit was just bloody as hell, just dripping all over the floor. Nigga just
Oh
crying.
hell, this this
I'm like,
nigga done
shut
turned
your
into a
bitch
horror.
ass up.
But Law White done turned into a horror story.
Oh, shit.
he
That's
turned into
that's what
he,
that's what
he,
it's
he
like when
turned
you
into a
deal with these
bloodbath.
ponies. These niggas cry all day, all night. Like this is the crazy shit. What do ponies always say? If you want to play the greatness, if you want to play these PlayStation bangers, you gotta do what? You gotta buy the console. So guess what? If you want to play this greatness, you want to play these Xbox bangers, you gotta buy the console. But guess what? You could also get it on PC. But these motherfuckers don't want to do that. They want to bitch, moan, and complain, and they just cry on the internet. And I don't get that shit until you really understand what's going on. They want everything to come to the one platform they paid for because these
Mhm.
niggas is broke. Nigga ain't got no money. Like that's the
But
only reason that makes sense that you would cry about something coming to your platform as much as they do. I mean, my God, if you like Mario, you get a Switch. You don't bitch and complain that it's not on PlayStation. You just go and buy the platform it's on. Would it be wonderful if everything was on one platform? Sure. But guess what? That's just not the way shit is right now. Maybe in a couple of years when everybody's streaming, maybe you only have to get one console, or you could just stream all your games if that's the case may be. But as of right now, this is what we doing, man. And if it's just weird because if 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 we were looking at a lot of the shit that's going on with PlayStation and Xbox as far as like the Starfield shit, the other Bethesda shit where they cry about that shit, and then you got the features that Xbox got that they didn't get because PlayStation didn't decide to put that shit in. They didn't think backwards compatible games really mattered until they think, oh shit, all these games that are coming out for the next 3 to 4 years are gonna be backwards compatible games because of this fucking pandemic. You know, hey, Microsoft kind of looked up in that shit in that sense because um they didn't know that this pandemic was going to happen. They were just thinking about preserving the library of old games. Now you
mhm.
find out, well, shit, everything's going to be cross-play because not only can you not, it might even be longer than two years because it depends on when the inventory is able to get up for PS5 and Xbox. So the longer that shit is low, the longer you're gonna see cross platform games. You're not gonna see a bunch of next gen games until they're just games that they absolutely can't put on anything else. But if it's a game that they can put um on last gen platforms, they will. Because if I'm not mistaken, did they say, wasn't there a rumor that Dark Souls was coming to last gen? It was some
Right.
other PlayStation. It was or it was a Returnal.
Something like that. It was something like.
It was one
I
of them
remember. Yeah,
PlayStation
it's one of
only.
them games. It was one of them. I know that.
Yeah, and the thing is, the ponies are all about this. Oh, well, Xbox ain't got no exclusives. All you got is, you don't have any Xbox Series only games like for Halo and Ascent and all the other games that are coming out. But it's like, bro, that shit don't matter, man. As long as the game plays good, I don't give a fuck. Like PlayStation, just there's no reason other than I don't maybe Ratchet and Clank can't function properly. But other than that, all the motherfucking games, they're gonna look
Ratchet
the
and Clank
goddamn
ain't
same.
running no Ratchet and Clank ain't running 4K 160.
That's fucked
I
up.
said why I ain't say 4K 160. I'm just
I
talking
mean
about the
4K
load
60.
times.
Yeah,
It's not.
it
What?
ain't running 4K 60. It's gonna get. It got a performance mode.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm just talking about the load times for like when they be jumping through the worlds and shit.
But why? But why? What you call it? Got a better load? Why Xbox got a better loading time on?
No. I'm talking about during in Ratchet and Clank. I'm not talking about every game in general. I'm just
Mhm.
talking about in Ratchet and Clank. That might only be able to be done because it actually has a SSD versus what the PS4 has. But other than that, the SSD don't really mean much for the other games as far as not being able to be played. I mean, yes, there are the SSD doesn't make having load time super fast and way more enjoyable to play games, especially that you used to want to have really long load time, sure, but that doesn't mean that game can't play at all on the older hardware because that thing has an SSD. Just have to do a workaround for that shit.
Anything on your mind, Chaos? Anything you want to say about that? Okay. Um, Other thing that's pointed out that I keep forgetting, as you just said about Ratchet and Clank, is going. The resolution is 1080p. Now, I was wondering, is it going to be in 1080p because it's on both platforms? Like, I'm trying to.
No, it's
I
two. I think it's
can't.
two. I think it's two modes. You're gonna go. I think it's 1440p 30, 1080p 60.
Okay, listen here. Okay, so it's still going to go right back to what I'm trying to wrap my head around. How is it that it's a PlayStation exclusive built from the ground up? Why isn't it not going in native 4K? I don't. I can't understand that.
It's called Mark Cerny.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's called Mark Cerny.
Well, you know what? I think that might have
Mark
answered my
Cerny, you
question.
welcome to come on. Xbox has no games anytime to explain this. You have an open opportunity. I don't like to. I don't like to.
Yeah, we are equal opportunity offender. Yeah, I like that.
Mhm. But if you want to come on and explain this to Xbox has no games,
Can
we'd
you,
love to have you on, Mike Cerny.
hold
Anybody got
on,
Mike
brother.
Cerny number or got a connect, send it to me. Y'all know where to find me on the interweb, and I'll reach out to Mark Cerny. And I want Mark Cerny when he get out the basement, um, to rebuttal why
See, you lost your interview
games
right
don't do
there.
this. Hmm?
You lost your interview right there. So you
You
come
Well, the
know
up.
what?
only person going to tell you about this is Marcus Cerny. You don't have to wait for him for
Marcus
some
Cerny,
pony
right?
to come on here and tell you about it.
You know what? Hey, live. Can you picture Mark Cerny going inside Microsoft and be like, "What the fuck? It does exist." Can you picture that? Back in then, PlayStation's with I do remember that we talked about that before. The PlayStation. Hey man, y'all got anything y'all want to say in the comment section? Go ahead, let it flow. He said the PlayStation 5 has no 1440p functionality. Is it upscaling? Like I don't I have heard that Sony they don't use 1440p. It's just straight 4K. But my question was always still remain the same is how I don't understand how that is even possible. Like we know that they got that watered down they got that ray tracing that the Xbox series the Xbox One X probably had that fake ray tracing or whatever the hell you want to call it on Gears of War. We know they have that. They had that wannabe ray trace. It's bad because it seemed like everything that console have, everything when you compare what Microsoft have or what that have or whatever, it's fake. And I'm trying to figure out like, is there anything in that console that it can do natively? Because it can't do ray tracing, I guess natively. It can't do um um I don't know how 4K natively. It don't seem like it can do 120 frame natively. Like what can
All,
it
all,
actually do?
well, all we know, the only thing the PS5 can do is turn on and off.
And they'll cut off. They'll cut off on his own. Uh, I'm, Rain, I'm gonna let this question because we saying we got a bum of the program. Life is good. He asked this question. The failure is confirmed that Xbox won't have any exclusives ever again. What is our thoughts?
Um.
Well, Xbox and Microsoft is the same company, so it's exclusive to Microsoft.
Okay, that's a good one. Chaos.
Mhm.
Chaos. And Livewire.
Sure.
Livewire. We're not going to ever have any exclusive. I don't understand that question.
Having exclusives as far as what?
Because they felt they're going. Still believe because it's going on PC that it's not exclusive to Xbox. But who owns
Oh
Xbox? See, this is a simple question. It's thing about it's like 1 + 1 = 2. 2 +
man, that
2
should give
equals
me a
4.
headache at this point. I
Ho-
get tired
I
of
don't even like to answer the
Hold on,
motherfucking
hold on,
question.
hold on.
Man.
I like. Can I challenge that real quick? I
Yeah,
just thought about something.
go.
Okay. If it's not an exclusive, if it going to the PC and that's Microsoft ecosystem, why is Sony putting their game to the PC? So that means, hold on, if Sony taking their game by y'all logic, if Sony taking their game, which we already know, to the PC, does that make it an exclusive or does that make a part of Microsoft game?
Mhm.
Because if that
Making a
going, if
third party.
yeah, right, thank you. So I'm trying to figure something out here. As much as y'all say that, oh well, I can just buy it on the PC and play it. Well, then that goes the same thing for us. I don't need a PlayStation when I got a PC that can run your shit.
man. That's what I plan to wait for. I don't know if I'm gonna get another PlayStation. I know I got games on there I ain't beat yet, but at this point, sound like I'm about to be playing on like that anyway. So I
Um,
might just say fuck it and just get a PC. I'm gonna get those games on PC when they
yeah.
get there.
Microsoft do not own Cuphead. Cuphead, they don't own that company.
Mm-mm.
So you guys want to throw Cuphead, throw something else up out there. They don't own Ori. They just publish the game.
Hmm.
I
So
don't.
they don't
Yeah,
own those two IPs. So before y'all get y'all pennies in a bunch, go back to the Porter Rocks, the J Rocks, or wherever the Porter, all them rocks.
See,
You can go tell Chris Rock.
what they not
You know what I'm saying?
understanding is, Phil Spencer said this several times. A lot of times, a lot of these games won't ever see the light of day if Microsoft didn't come in and put their money behind it to get the game out.
that man has spoken,
Hey,
and that was the facts.
It wasn't about like that. People don't say it wasn't just about Microsoft just putting the games on Xbox. They were just trying to get those games to the public, so public would have a chance to experience those games. But in those deals, They made the game exclusive to the Xbox platform because Microsoft was the one who published the game and who put the money behind it. Just like you had the Street Fighter situation with Sony. They put the money up for Street Fighter, which made it exclusive to their console. Microsoft put up the money for Rise of the Tomb Raider, but everybody flipped their wigs on that.
Not knowing if Microsoft did not did that, we would have had a game that was episodic or none at all.
Right. Because Evan Greenberg, when the Rise of the Tomb Raider situation came out, he said that Square Enix was not going to do a follow up for the Tomb Raider reboot because they didn't like the sales. They felt the game sold poorly, in their opinion. You know, so they wasn't going to do another Tomb Raider after the reboot. But Microsoft went to them and gave them the bag, and they were like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a good thing going. Let's make another one. That's why Tomb Raider was going to be exclusive. It wasn't exclusive because Microsoft just wanted it exclusive. They wasn't going to even make another one. But the media don't talk about that part.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I like to see the fact of I wonder what's up. I see. I'm wondering they're going to make another Tomb Raider, but is Microsoft going to fund them the money again?
I don't think they need the funding because it's sold.
Okay,
It's sold.
okay. Because of
I don't think they
Microsoft,
need it.
say it.
Yeah.
It's all right. You can say it. Because of
Mhm.
Microsoft, it's
Mhm.
sold. So in other words, Microsoft gave back to the community by what? Helping Sony out to play what? Tomb Raider.
Mhm.
Right.
Y'all. So the pony in the comment section, y'all need to thank us. Because if it wasn't for us who actually play the game that allow y'all to play the game
Mhm.
And
a
then
year
and then
later.
and
Mhm.
then
Hey, Phil, we got another one.
it's a lot of deals behind that too because by them doing that they gave them the money to do it. So therefore,
Mhm.
guess what? You got Kingdom of Hearts on Game Pass. How did that
Thank
happen?
you.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Would you
Now
about
we
to
got
say?
another one dumbass question from a dumbass pony.
Go
Because
ahead.
I show everybody love. PlayStation 5 has 12 million. I still don't know where to get this number from. But then PlayStation 4 is at 140 million. What's your thoughts? Which my
Well,
thoughts is uh
how much of that money that Sony done seen?
hmm, why you only have $1 billion franchise? You ask that motherfucking question.
We are.
That's all I can say about that.
I just want to know where you getting your number from. Because if you're going to ask me what's my thought processors is where the fuck did you get your information from? That is my thought.
You get a number from the crap table.
Just say all I
From
ask
the
for the
numbers
pony.
guy.
All I ask, I'm being honest and generous with this question that I ask. Show me the link. That's all I ask. Because what you're telling me is hearsay or something that you just made up. Show me the link
You know what the
because
link
I
is gonna be? VG charts.
because I looked it up. It does not connect to. I looked that up. It did not connect to BV chart. It did not connect it to IDN. It did not connect to Tattoo, whatever the fuck them niggas is, and it did not connect to GameSpot. I want to know where this link at. I'm not going to say what you're saying is not true. Psych. I don't believe you anyway. But I'm just saying, show me the fucking link. Like, oh, what
So
was
you
that
want
joke?
them to show you
Show
the
me
money,
the
huh?
Yeah, show
Show
me
you
the
the money.
money, Simon. Show me the money. That's all I'm trying to say. Show me the link. I want to see this. I would like to read this. I like to do that because maybe it might have been like some mistranslation that you might have had read. I think you read it wrong or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I would like to read this
Mhm.
for myself. Just prove me wrong. I try,
Where them return numbers at?
Mm.
Where them return numbers at? How you know what Xbox is at? See, y'all love to talk numbers, but like we'll say, show us the money. Show me where the link at. Y'all don't have no links, so shut the hell up.
Oh wow, he hitting real good. Let me. That's a good question. Other thing, I would like to know that also. Xbox have no game. Um, did you pay $70 for MLB the show? I'm just curious. I want to know.
I
And
guess
one more thing.
these are insiders. I guess.
And also, what I want to know is, um, why did the league made Sony be a developer? Sony just turned into a third party developer and made us a game. I'm trying to understand that.
Oh,
Somebody, I
I'm gonna
see.
go play that motherfucker after I finish eating it.
I,
Now, go play with me a little
These are
bit.
things. These are things. Listen here. You don't understand. I'm doing like the look. You ever see how the girls do? They flag they face like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm trying to figure out something like what the fuck is going on? Why do I have your game on my platform? I don't understand that. So before you come in here and start talking about any stupid shit, just remember, number one, keep that same energy because your game is on the PC inside Microsoft ecosystem. I don't know if you understand that or not, but you only play them games through Windows, which is Microsoft. Number two, we got MLB the show. You know what I'm saying? Number three, one more thing I need to tell you this. You need to understand this. Ratchet and Clank is going to be in 4K on the Xbox Series X. How you got no? How y'all got your own game? It's in 1080p. So for the dumbass out there that thought that the SSD in the PlayStation 5 was going to give you some type of extra GPU power or 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 some extra fucking on teraflop, it didn't work.
Because they
So
ain't playing MLB the show. It's more
They
Xbox
thought
people.
they
And
thought the
I got cross
PS5
state
had a
turned
cheat
on.
code.
Mm.
My man said, "Where's Sony Japanese studios at?" They gone.
over there in Japan.
They gave them that paper. They gave them papers. Some papers.
No, they still there. They making
No, they
cards.
don't.
No, they still there. They making baseball cards now. They making MLB the show cards.
Oh shit.
They
But
making
it sounds
MLB
good
the
when
show
they say
cards.
making baseball. They making
That's what they
Japanese
do.
league baseball cards.
Yeah, they making Japanese. They making base card for American now. Oh man, y'all so funny, dude. See, I don't be trying to come on here and come at y'all like that. I really don't. I'm really a kind and gentle,
I do.
you
F
know.
that. I've been missing. What's going on? What we making fun of them about? I'm trying to laugh
Um,
too.
Everything.
everything MLB the show. They got the Japanese company is making baseball cards for Americans now, and I think they mad. They mad. They mad. They mad. They still mad about that, yo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. I don't listen here. I don't know if it's true, but I'ma just say it's true. Just like that 17 million PlayStation that you say. You don't know if it's true, but you're gonna say it's true. So I'ma just say it's true.
Hey, Flip. Where that PlayStation now at? Where that PSVR at?
Oh yeah, you know what? We're like who was it? Vodka? Was it Life is Good
But yeah,
or yeah? I think Life is Good, man, because he can't watch porn in VR no more. He can't fuck nobody
he can't.
grandmama.
He
Oh
can't get
shit.
that free. He can't get that free Pornhub. That
Nah,
that that 30 second.
Life is
He
Good.
can't get that free
Life.
He
30
said
seconds.
that freaky dicky.
He try to get that freaky dicky grandma joint. He be up on there on the PlayStation joint watching on how to bang a grandma, how to bang a granny. Like, oh my god, I'm talking about the old fashioned granny too. You
Hey,
nasty
but listen, we
bastard.
don't
What
have
happened to
no
that
political
simulator?
beef. We
Remember
don't have
that?
no personal beef with
Remember
crap.
what?
Remember that Dad
What?
simulator? They run
Oh,
that
dad still
back.
how to be a better dad. They need to
Yeah.
know how to be a better gamer.
Whoa! That's an actual game. I thought that was a
Yeah.
joke.
Yep. They had a toast simulator.
Oh wow, I thought that was a joke. I thought
No,
somebody
that shit
was
was for
fucking
real.
around.
It's on Xbox. The toast simulator is on Xbox now. It's still on PlayStation.
You know what? Good brother Vodka had remind me. of all those consoles that was supposed to come out. Back, how many consoles was it that was fucked up? They got sent back. That was malfunctioning. How many PlayStation console was it? They said it was about 7 million. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they add in the console that was fucked up and saying like that's how many consoles they sold.
Hey,
That's
If,
what
I,
it
I,
is.
I gotta get this one, Flip.
if they have
Jay
sold
Dizzle.
17 million, they have sold
Yeah,
17 million
yeah.
consoles.
Jay
How many
Dizzle
of them
got a cold
consoles
one,
people
Flip.
got in their
Go
home?
ahead.
I'm gonna let you read
Because
it, Flip.
No,
I'll
no,
put
go
it
ahead,
on the
go ahead,
screen.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
My man said, "Days gone." It's just that it's gone because you want Jay's gone too. It's just gone. Coming out.
Oh
Hey,
my god!
that's the
Oh my
comment of the
god!
night right there, man. That's
Okay,
the
I
comment of
see
the
it.
night.
Yeah,
I might give
yeah.
up the comment of the night and give somebody some, you know what I'm saying, some Xbox money or something. I'm about to start doing that because that's the comment of the night.
Oh man, Days Gone is gone. Cause I think I seen something about them talking about on trying to rematch it. Bone, y'all remember when I said what was gonna happen a few podcasts ago? But I said, listen, when that PlayStation 5 comes out, I'm telling y'all, they're gonna get nothing but fucking remaster of a remaster from a remaster. Would downgrade it and took some of that 4K away from it and put it right back up to a 1080p remaster. Yo, I said that shit. I knew Tony was going to do that. I knew that.
I just wanted, this is gonna be our last comment of the night from Life is Dumb, Life is Bad, whatever y'all want to say it. He said we still got AAA batteries. We still got double A batteries. We really got double A. We don't got AAA battery. We got double A batteries on our console.
he must
The
expose
benefit of
himself.
that is I can plug my Xbox up. I got rechargeables. I got rechargeable packs. Y'all should go out and only lasts is what? What's the average? What I was hearing. Don't quote me
2
on it.
hours.
180 hours.
Oh no, I thought you were saying what's the average of that controller actually lasted
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
see what it is that they don't know. I know because had a PlayStation back in the day, and it still remains the same way. Remember now when Sony came out with the PlayStation 4, they had a problem with turning that goddamn light out. They don't know when that light because the light couldn't turn out or whatever. Them controllers actually go bad. You know what I'm saying? With that, what is it, that lithium rechargeable connection that they have in it. Some controller actually go bad. Because mine on my PlayStation went bad. But like two of them. So I didn't get to play it. So what I did was I got this little converter, hook it up to the PlayStation, and hook my all 360 controller to it, and never bought another PlayStation or controller. Them battery life in them PlayStation 4, 3, 4, and even 5 now. I don't know what type of material they making them out of. But they making them out of shit or something. They do not last longer than Microsoft controllers. And besides, all companies make them
Hey,
controllers.
Flip, I'm gonna put it this way.
But the
Every
thing is,
time
man, look,
you
my
every time
Xbox controller, I haven't bought batteries since 2015
because you got to
at
charge and play
all.
kit.
Yeah, because I
But
got a recharge. I got a
yeah,
rechargeable
but
kit.
people
I
don't
haven't
understand
bought. I
any
bought
battery that you
2015.
recharge. Okay, guys.
No, you good.
Mm-mm. Any battery that we charge, any battery charge is going to lose charge rate. Your phones, whatever. But that battery goes dead. You got to go buy another controller. We don't. We can open up, put some double A's in it, or buy a charge and play kit. We have
Yep.
options.
Yep. Say it again, brother. I don't think he understand that. Even with
We
the
have options.
even I don't know why y'all don't understand that what we're saying. I don't even know why you even brought up we using AAA or AA batteries. Like our controller is more durable than your controllers. It's a fact.
Hmm.
I can hit you upside the head with a PlayStation controller. That bitch gonna fall apart like a fucking bunch of Legos and shit. I hit you in the head with a fucking Xbox controller. Give me that money, bitch, and I'm running.
And also, I can play my Xbox controller. I can plug it up to my Xbox, and I can plug it up and still play the controller with no batteries.
Now, even the rechargeable battery that Microsoft has with the Elite controller too, yet. How long that controller been out? Because I haven't heard nothing bad about that goddamn controller since that controller have came out. But guess what? That goddamn PlayStation 5 Shit, the motherfucking controller have a whole lot of problems. Cause what was it? How long did that charging on that lead controller 2 been out? A year now?
A year.
A little over a year.
Yeah. Locked in.
And I haven't. I'm not saying that there ain't no problem, but I'm telling you this: you didn't hear. I guarantee you, the problem with them controllers is probably
2
less
years.
than 1%.
November.
Okay.
And you don't hear nobody sitting there. If it do go out, turn to Microsoft and get another one. But man, we went over the hour 30. We only do hour 30. We don't do 24-hour podcasts and shit. But
Okay. 2 years. Okay.
we're gonna be going back on gaming. I'm gonna play Stardust Nexus as the girl, and I gotta make something to eat first. But man, y'all want to kick it with us? Y'all know where to find us. We ain't gonna tell y'all to find us. We ain't no ghost.
Yo,
But,
if you, oh yes. Also, remember, if you want to get a discount on going with your shit, because I always pop
on
news out
CD
my head.
keys,
On CD keys.
yeah, you want to
On
get a
CD keys.
discount on CD keys? Just put in 1_100 in the word and then underscore the 0. You'll get a 5% discount. I know it's not big, but you will get one. I got a lot of more. It's a lot of more that I have want to sponsor the channel, but some of them I don't trust, and some of them I just didn't have time to just think about it. But we out this piece. If you want to kick in the party, Sensei, man, you welcome to come in our parties anytime. You know, I'm Honey Kobe. You can come kick it with us. We just sensible dudes, and we talk shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just let us know who you are, man. For the ones who
Yeah.
want to, who been sitting there.
Anybody, I don't care who you are. You're welcome to come in our parties.
Now, if you are a child, I'm not being
no,
smart.
yeah, under 8. No, we don't do under 18s.
Oh, yeah, we don't do under 18. I'm sorry.
Yep. You can be a grown. You can be You can be a grown you can be a grown ass 16-year-old. We had one of them, but we thought he was grown. We thought he was grown.
Yeah, his voice out there deep in the bones. I was like, dang.
Yeah, I thought I was
25.
like, damn. When he told me, he was like, I'm like, what? But
I mean, he's legal now. I think he got to be
Yeah.
18 by now, bro.
No, he's 19 now. I talked to him the other night.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say he got to be legal now.
Yeah,
But
we didn't know
that boy was that young.
The way he conducted himself. You know what I'm saying? The way he conducted himself. But man, y'all have a good night, man. We out this piece.
Yeah, tell him, Flint. Tell him, Flint.
Oh, hell no.
No,